Oh my gosh, you guys. I just put all the clips in for the Monday measures. I don't know what was wrong with me. I must have been tired. But if it's a little choppy, yeah, sorry. My brain was just not working, I suppose. So here it goes. Monday measures, week number 16. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Measures. Mary, we're trying to do something different here, so Mary's distracting me. She's been bugging me for grits and salsa and eggs.
Yay.
So I think we did that one time in like a regular vlog, but it was just a really quick thing because it is a really quick thing.
You were just showing how you poach the eggs in the grits.
Yeah.
Kind of. It was a weird pancake.
Salsa.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that exactly.
We're going to have to teach her how to make her own.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make grits and salsa and poached eggs. And then I'm going to make a vegetable barley chicken stew because we're just going to chit chat. So I got 6 cups of grits going here. I just followed the recipe. Yeah, so it's regular stone ground grits. So they're whole grits. They take about a half an hour to cook. I put some chicken bouillon in there and some garlic and onion powder. And yeah, Mary likes it flavored, and I make enough for extra so that way we have leftover grits. My parents used to fry the grits, because when they cool off hard. So they used to, cut it into little cubes and fry the grits. And that was really good. So my grits are almost done. I'll let those thicken up a little bit more. And the trick to this is just jar salsa. So just use, where are you? Just use any kind of jar salsa that you like. Get it really hot. It's got to be bubbly hot. And then you're going to make little wells to put your eggs in there. And then put the lid back on and poach them. Okay, it's a really bubbly. You don't want to open it like that. So remove it from the heat so it's not bubbling all over the place. You'll have it all over the stove. Make little wells. Yeah. Put an egg in each one of those. Back on the heat. While that's cooking, I'm going to go get my bowls. Put some of our seasoned grits in the bottom of there. Voila, poached eggs.
I'm watching.
Mary's peeking around the corner here. I think this was the one with the more grits. So I'll give this one to you. I buried your egg. There, mine's prettier. I'm gonna try something different. We got the light ring out. And yeah, I'm gonna chop vegetables and talk to y'all, I guess. But I've already got my chicken cubed. I'm gonna make chicken barley soup. So I've got in this big pot. I don't know, I can't lean it over enough for you to see it. But I've got 2 quarts of chicken broth and a quart of bone broth. So I have bone broth that I need to get rid of. And this is going to be like a 2-part thing. Usually I fry all my vegetables in the pot, my stock pot, and then I put all my broth and everything in there after they've been fried. But this is going to be a barley soup. So the barley, whole barley has to be cooked for 40 to 45 minutes in order for it to soften. So we're going to cook the barley in the broth while I'm chopping up the vegetables and getting all that prepared in the other pan. So I got a little bit over a cup of the pearl barley. That's the whole pearl barley. That's not the quick cooking stuff. We'll get that going. Let me see. Let's use. And I had a bunch of baby carrots, and I don't like cutting those, so I just put them in the food processor. And that's a lot of carrots. I wanted to make sure I use them all. But the reason why I'm doing this is I have a lot of things in the fridge that I need to get rid of right now. So I had like a half an onion that I cooked for something the other day, and I've got, well, let's not do the pepper yet. I've got celery I need to use, and I've got like a quarter of a head of cabbage. So we're just going to cut all that stuff up. The celery and onion go in with the carrots in the pan.
Hi.
Mary, that's her corner of the couch. She usually sits there. So I don't know what she's gonna do.
Well, I was gonna just go sit back there.
Yeah, she can sit there and make faces at me, I guess.
If I can see what's happening. Gotta put my glasses on to see that far. I'm nearsighted.
Yeah. I have never been. I don't know how people can do that. Chop, 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 chop. I've never been able to do that. Life gave me a ulu knife, and I suppose I could learn how to do it with that. Where's that knife?
Should be. Might be up here.
Oh, here it is. He uses it. Oh, why is it way back there? But this is what most Alaskans use. The natives use it to, cut fish and with the vegetables. But, you got to have that wrist action. It takes some getting used to. So I'll learn one of these days.
You'll practice on some bread.
Bread.
Or something.
This is big celery. But this is basically going to be a big pot of vegetable soup with a little bit of chicken.
We've done a couple vegetable soups.
Yeah. And usually when we do a vegetable soup like that, it's because I have a whole bunch of vegetables that are going bad in the fridge that need to be used. But I purposely bought the celery so that way we could put it's not vegetable soup unless it has celery in it. I don't think, anyway.
The eyes are watching me. The dogs are like, why are you on that side?
Yeah, everybody down in the lower 48 had some really crazy weather. I mean, usually if they get that Arctic blast down there, it happens for, like a day or two. But this has been a whole week. And I heard that, like Texas, they've got over 3 million, like 3.5 million people without power for 4 or 5 days and below freezing temperatures. That's crazy. The people, they don't know how to survive down there in that kind of weather. That's why they're down there where it's warm, because they don't know how to survive in the cold. I know some of our YouTube people up here have been sending little tips and tricks of how to survive. I saw one where it was a 4-person family, I think. They put a tent over top of the bed, and the whole family stayed in the bed. And the house was at 40 degrees, and inside the tent it was 80. Because you had all that body heat. So that was a really good idea. I know I've had the electricity go out in Michigan, and when it gets down to 40 degrees, I go to the hotel. but I, down there, you probably can't just jump into a hotel. There might be a lot of people doing that, or you don't have the money or something. Yeah, or go to a friend's house that has electricity. I've done that before. But yeah, my last apartment that I lived in Michigan before I moved here, they didn't have a 24-hour emergency service. I never heard of that, an apartment. And the electricity never fails. It would go out on the weekend, because I had my main circuit breaker. There was too much electricity that could handle the house. The houses used to be low income. And then they put washers and dryers in the houses. Well, I do the wash on the weekends, and the circuit breaker would blow. Well, the circuit breaker is underneath the apartment building. So somebody has to come, get it, some maintenance or something. And, they don't come on the weekend. So I'd end up over somebody else's house. Insane. Insane. So I hope everybody's doing okay with all their weather. All right. We'll get the vegetables going here. I hope everything fits in the pot. How many times have you seen me count? If you've been watching Monday Measures, what was this week? 17? 16? Okay. I can never remember week to week. It's crazy. But how many times have you seen me change the pot when I'm cooking? Because I've made too much and it doesn't fit in the pot. Okay. Mary says week 16. Okay, that's too many carrots. What? That's a lot of weeks. Yeah, we should be skinny by now. But we had Christmas in between. And then we had birthdays. And I haven't weighed myself in 2.5 weeks? 3 weeks? I'm afraid. Pepper doesn't go in there until later because it cooks down really quick. Does anybody have these cooktops with the... This is like a double burner. There's an inside ring and an outside ring. So that way you can use different size for different pots. Or, you know, if you're using like this one, you can use both to do, you know, cook really fast, really hot. And that actually gets too hot. You have to turn it down. I had a glass top years ago before Mary was born. Or no, it wasn't. It was after Mary was born. That was my last house before I left Michigan. I had a glass top stove, and but it didn't have those double burners like this one does. I got garlic and onion and carrots and celery. So far, I've asked both girls if they want the cabbage in the soup, and I'm not getting a straight answer. So if it fits, it'll go in there. If it doesn't fit, it won't go in there. It's 7:30 now. I'm going to let it cook for about a half an hour before we throw our other stuff in there. Okay, these have cooked down enough. I'm going to put them in the pot. I think I'm going to add a little bit of oil to this. Put my cube chicken in there. Do y'all have a favorite chicken seasoning? I just use this cheap Grill Mate stuff, the Montreal chicken. It's a really good seasoning. I use it for everything, not just grilling. I use it for, you know, my soups and stews, anything that's got chicken in it. It doesn't have the MSG in there, which is something I appreciate. Life brought me some Oh gosh, what was that called? Mary, it was like Polgok or some kind of a Thai seasoning. And it said right on there, monosodium glutamate. They didn't even try to hide the words, you know. So I handed it right back to him. I said, nope, I can't have that. So I cooked that chicken up in there. It's about halfway done. I'll throw my peppers in there. I cheated. I cut the peppers up halfway through the time over there. Chicken doesn't take long, and then it's gonna boil the rest of the way anyway. Good. Got the vegetables cooking in there. Little pieces of barley rolling around in there. They look almost like tiny black-eyed peas. Got the chicken cooking. Okay. I sauteed my yellow peppers in there. My yellow bell peppers. Put all of that in here. Ooh, and I cut up some of that cabbage. You think I got room for the cabbage? There's a lot of stuff in there. It's got to cook another 15-20 minutes so that that chicken will break apart as it cooks in there. There were some pretty big chunks. So we'll let it boil another 10-15 minutes, and then there'll probably be room for my cabbage in there. I don't know. What do you think? I'm not going to change the pot. We'll put what fits. Dogs are being distracting again. So I let them out. So I'm gonna put the cabbage in there because it's boiled down now. It's been about 25 minutes instead of 15. And I'll probably just let this cook for quite a while and then, simmer. This, when you do soups like this with all the vegetables and everything, the longer it sits, the better it tastes. Bean, you're so loud! So that's the chicken barley soup, and I think Mary and I talked about doing a dessert with each one of these. So, since these were a couple of easy recipes, it just takes long. It takes a couple hours to make a good soup. But we're gonna do some energy bites. Yeah, Heather won't be able to eat them because they're got peanut butter in them. That's what binds them together. But they're no bake energy bites. And it's something that, we've been doing for probably about 10 years, and we haven't done them for a while. But Mary used to take them to middle school when she was in middle school, and they would just disappear. So we're going to cook those up for the Monday measures. Doesn't that look good? That's the way I like my soup. I like my soup hearty. Lots of stuff in there. I don't want to drink my soup. I want to eat my soup. Since I'm talking about Monday measures and all of the, food and stuff, I want to show you. I got 2 apples, 2, and 2 blood oranges. Both the apples and the blood oranges are $2.99 a pound. So I got 4, 2 apples and 2 oranges, and 3 cucumbers. The 3 cucumbers are $1.99 each. So it was $13 because I rounded up a few cents for, I don't know, food bank or something. And $13 for 4 pieces of fruit and 3 cucumbers. So that tells you a little bit about our produce here, especially in the winter. And it doesn't get any better. The farmer's market is way overpriced what the stores are. It's a lot fresher produce, and I need to make my own garden. Is what I need to do. Oh. My month is looking pretty empty there. I've been skipping weeks. It's been 12 days since my last session. That's not good. I'm not being very accountable. I missed my goal. That was on the 12th. Today's the 20th. You guys, help me. We're going to make some no-bake energy bites.
Yay!
Yeah, I haven't made them in a long time. Mary used to take them to her middle school.
Yeah, we'd have like snack days. Everyone had to bring a snack on different days of the week.
Yeah. Yeah, and they always asked for healthy snacks. So,
yeah.
Because it was a Montessori school. Mm-hmm. But I only had flax seed. And I usually buy the seeds for a reason, because the meal's really expensive. And I just grind it myself. So that goes in there. I've got everything I need down here. I was a little bit short of mini chocolate chips. So I put a few peanut butter chips in there.
Oh my, well, look at that.
But, okay, so there's 1 cup of rolled oats.
Into the bowl.
Into the bowl. And a 1/2 cup of mini chips. Into the bowl. And 3 tablespoons of flax. That's our binder. The flax. And a 1/2 cup of peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
This is a really easy recipe.
And it tastes so good.
Yeah. And a 1/4 cup of honey.
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 We had some honey that needs to be used because it's been sitting on the counter and it was getting hard.
Yeah, we forgot. It got kind of pushed behind my, canisters, my flour and sugar canisters and that. And then just a little dash of vanilla.
A dash.
We like the vanilla.
Yeah.
Mix it up. It's dark over here.
It already smells good. I know, it is kind of dark. I think you could see well enough though. That's why I'm like trying to lean back so I don't overshadow the bowl. Oh my.
There's light. There's light for you. Yeah, just make sure it's mixed up really, really good. I usually make a double batch because it's always being taken out of here. And Heather can't eat it anymore.
Oh, because of the peanut butter. Whoa,
Yeah.
sorry guys, I like messed up. I like
What?
the camera went whoosh to the side.
So this is just gonna be for me and Mary.
I'm not mad about that. We get Heather lots of her own snacks.
Yeah.
And,
geez, she has all those Japanese snacks.
Yeah. So, she can eat all of those. I'll eat this.
Yeah. And that's it. You just gotta roll it up into little balls.
Really? That was it? What?
Let me.
I was thinking you were gonna make like a lot because of all this flax stuff, but I guess that's for storage purposes. But that means we can make lots more eventually in the future. Hello, it's me. Thought I should make at least one appearance in the Monday Measures. Because I don't think I've been in this one much, except for in the background on the couch.
On the couch.
But Mom is balling up the energy bites now. You can see all my pimples.
Yeah, one of these days I'll invest in a cookie scoop.
I think she's pretty good at it. Making them all pretty much the same size. I'll turn this around.
And you're gonna put them in the refrigerator or outside or the freezer and let them cool. And when they start to cool like that, oh, that's big. When they start to cool like that, they'll soak up all the dry ingredients. They'll soak up all the wet ingredients. You want to talk about your weight?
My weight?
I don't want to talk about my weight.
I don't really know, because I haven't been weighing myself very frequently. I've been doing exercise every other day for now it's been 3 weeks-ish. And so, I make sure to keep that up. I actually kind of feel weird if my exercise little bar thing doesn't show up on the week. If I weren't to do that, I haven't skipped any days yet, but I was contemplating doing it. One day I didn't feel that great, but then I was but the little bar thing won't be there.
Yeah.
So I did it anyway, and I just did even if it's just the steps, at least I did something.
Right.
And so
that's what I need to do, is just do something.
Yeah, today I feel extra bloated because we had a family dinner and it involved some mashed potatoes and stuff, and I cannot.
She can't resist the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I can't resist the mashed potatoes. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of my calories very much lately because I've been doing exercise.
Yeah. It's been about 3 weeks since I've loaded my calories on my Noom app. But I looked at my Wii to see my weight.
Didn't you lose a little bit?
I lost 10 pounds right at the beginning of all this stuff. This is week 17. I lost 10 pounds right away. And then ever since then, the holidays came and everything. Up and down, 3 pounds. That's it, just 3 pounds. But I'm not losing. Bean, she's knocking me over here.
Bean's down here.
She's underneath me. She's trying to squeeze between me and the counter.
I know, she has a weird habit of trying to fit in small places where she no longer fits. But
yeah, so I don't know, guys.
It's a progress.
Yeah.
Work in progress kind of thing.
I mean, as soon as the weather
gets nicer.
Gets nice and we get outside.
Yeah, go on lots of walks.
But the problem is, I want to look good by then.
Right? The summer body stuff. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on exactly because I've been doing exercise, so I haven't been paying much attention to the weight. Because that can, depending on if I'm gaining muscle weight or not, that might not be showing actual results. It's just, the weight.
And Mary brought that up, is that I haven't found those
body measurement
the body
charts.
measurement charts that we're used to using, and I really like those. So I
like,
kind of
measure your arms
want
and legs.
to use those. And I haven't found one on the internet that I really like that has those measurements.
My body is weird. My sister and I, not my mom, but my sister and I, we gain weight primarily in our like knees. Like we gain a lot of weight in our thighs, but we also gain a lot of it in our knees. So when we originally started we did paleo a long time ago when I was in high school, which is just like healthy eating, and I think you just cut like a few things, but like we were eating lots of healthy stuff and we lost weight really fast with that. So we did some measurements and we were losing weight in our knees really fast. So you could tell. I was like, Mom, I'm doing exercise and I've been eating a little more than usual, but I feel like that's okay because I've been doing exercise. I don't know though, so I want to do the measurements to see what's really going on and what adjustments I need to make. So we'll be doing that eventually.
Yeah, quickly here.
Yeah. Although
I just figured out somebody today that might have those charts, so I'm going to contact her.
I have or you could Google, but like there's a specific one my mom really likes, so that's why she's going to look for them. Because it was through like a company or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have these pair of shorts that I got when I was really skinny, and they're a little smaller for me. Like they fit at the time, but like they're high-waisted, but they're like, I don't know, they're just like, I got like a pooch, and they don't quite like fit super well. Like if I suck in, they'll fit and I can button them. But I try those on every once in a while to see if I'm making any progress.
Right.
So I don't really know. I tried them on recently, but it like, they seem like they fit slightly better, but like not much. So I was like, eh.
Yeah. All right. So there's our energy bites.
I'll show those. Ooh, tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, these used to go so quickly in middle school.
Well, cool them off and that'll be it. And then we'll get the Monday measures up for you.
Yeah. Put this back up here. There we go. Oh my goodness.
And hopefully next time we'll have some results.
Yeah, some like actual things to tell you.
Yeah. I've got a stepper out in the garage. I got to unbury.
I told her she should start doing the exercise with me when I get on the Wii. Cause,
just stand next to her and do
some
steps.
days I'll do it before she goes to work and stuff. Yeah, like, because we have...
the only thing I'm worried about is I've had torn my plantar on the bottom of my foot.
All you need is a stool.
Yeah. And that's been really bugging me lately.
Yeah.
So...
And they said that could just happen from overdoing things.
The stepper is, because my feet are more on a regular surface. I'm not going to be hopping up and down and stuff. It'll work a lot better.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Well, eventually, maybe we gotta do that buns and steel again.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of that or tried it? My mom, one year, I don't know, in high school, I had a lot of, body image issues, which I might still have. But anyway, I was like, Mom, we need to, work out. I need to get, healthy and exercise. And she's like, well, let's try this, buns of steel, because I used to do it all the time. And she was like, but beware, it's gonna go fast, and you're gonna be moving the whole time, and the next day, you might not be able to feel your limbs, or it's gonna be really sore. And after we did the exercise, I was like, I feel like noodles. And then the next day, it was such a chore to
just
do
basic
things.
exercises. It's and a ton of them.
You're just doing this the whole time, but it's fun.
Right.
So we gotta do that again.
Okay, I gotta go wash my hands.
Okay, sorry.
I gotta put up the video. And so we'll see you later.
Hope you enjoyed.
Bye.